Platform 11 for the 13:53 ScotRail service to Ayr. Calling at Haymarket, Carstairs, Carluke, Wishaw, Motherwell, Glasgow Central, Kilwinning, Irvine, Troon, Prestwick International Airport, Prestwick Town and Ayr. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 11 for the 13:53 ScotRail service to Ayr.
Hello guys, welcome to the latest episode of Big Trip, and today I am at Edinburgh Waverley, located on the East Coast Main Line, also part of the West Coast Main. You could say it's like just going off of the West Coast Main Line as well. There's also on various other lines, just like Glasgow Central and Glasgow Queen Street. There's a very big, I believe, Edinburgh Castle. I do apologise if I got that wrong. It might be, yeah, I think it is Edinburgh Castle, if not Edinburgh Cathedral. I think it might be. Yeah, it's Edinburgh Castle. It is Edinburgh Castle, yeah. That might be just my terrible landmark knowledge there, but we'll see. Not Edinburgh Castle is... Oh no, hang on, no, Edinburgh Castle's over there. Sorry, that must be Edinburgh Cathedral then, or something similar anyway. I don't really know, you guys can tell me. Anyway, so the train just saw 158736 with the 1348 ScotRail service to Glenrothes with Thornton, whilst 385016 terminated with a ScotRail service from Glasgow Central via Shotts. Love saying it's via Shotts, I don't know why. Also departing is the 1350 ScotRail service to Dunblane. And that is 385104. So, my intention here at Edinburgh, it is now 10 to 2. I do intend to try and stay here until at least, I'd say at least 4 o'clock, but it could be a bit less than that. But I want to try and get as much as I can out of the station. So I may not stay until 4, but it's 10 to 2 at the moment, and I want to try and spend as much time and get as much as I can here. So we'll see how it goes. About to depart is going to be the 1351 ScotRail service to Helensburgh Central, which is 334028.
Calling at Haymarket, Livingston South, West Clonbra, Shorts, Belleville and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 3 coaches. Platform 10 for the 1356 ScotRail service to Glasgow Central via Shorts.
So there's 334036, and also arriving in is a terminating ScotRail service from Helensburgh Central, which is formed of a couple of 320s, whilst also arriving in, I believe it's 1351. Yeah, this is a terminating ScotRail service from Tweedbank as well, which is formed of a 170. 334030, sorry, it's 320s then. This is terminating from Helensburgh Central. Oh, hello, this 170 is coming in over here. It is 174.50. That is on a platform terminating from somewhere. I have a feeling but that one is from Tweedbank, but I could be wrong. I think it has just arrived, yeah, and also departing here is 380 That's on a ScotRail service over to Ayr, starting here at Edinburgh. Just for clarification, that is the 1353 ScotRail service over to Ayr. So I do intend to get as much as I can here. So let me just clarify what we do see here. So today here at Edinburgh you'll be seeing services from ScotRail, LNER, CrossCountry, Transpennine Express and potentially Virgin Trains, but depends on, because again, just like Glasgow Central, this time Virgin Trains and of course Transpennine Express are every 2 hours. So Transpennine Express is every 2 hours regardless if you go to Glasgow Central or if you go to Edinburgh, whilst here CrossCountry are hourly and LNER are half hourly, I should say. And yeah, that's it. Really, Virgin Trains are every 2 hours, Transpennine Express are every 2 hours. Arriving here is 385-103. I should really cut this clip out because we've been going 5 minutes already. But yeah, once that one does come in, if you do wish to check out the real-time updates on trips and posts, please do check out my Facebook group. The link for that is in the description. This 385 is terminating in from Dunblane. So now that it's come in, without further ado, let's just stop here, shall we? Let's get started here at Edinburgh Waverley. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really am looking forward to filming it.
Queen Street via Falkirk High, calling at Haymarket,
let's get started here at
and Glasgow
Waverley.
Street. This train is from Totnes and
okay, the final here is 385016.
5 coaches.
That is the 1356 ScotRail service to Glasgow Central via Shotts. Oh, and also approaching in we have a CrossCountry service. This will be the 1409 from Glasgow Central to Plymouth, which gets into Plymouth at about 11:15 this evening. But we'll see that one in a minute because it's quite far away at the moment, but it is on its way. Okay, approaching in now is the 1409 CrossCountry service from Glasgow Central to Plymouth, which waits here for about 12 minutes and then departs for towards the direction of Newcastle and then eventually Plymouth later on. This one is 221133. There's that one.
Newton Abbot, Totnes and Plymouth.
We'll catch up and go out in a bit because I'm going to walk over there and go get it. But it's at the moment a while till it leaves. So. Oh, hello, hello. Also departing out is going to be the 13 something. Or whatever this is. It's 17432. It is 17432 departing. I think that is an ECS because it's got no passengers on board. I think that one is as well, yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. No. Ignore me. I think I might be wrong. No, I am right. It is an ECS, I'm sure. Anyway, it's hard to work out because apparently the 1355 to Tweedbank departed and didn't even see it go. So unless that was it. So I don't know, but it couldn't have been, it's got no passengers. Okay, departing over in the far distance there is 385113 and 385121, that's the 1400. ScotRail service to Glasgow Queen Street. That's going via Falkirk High. There is a 158 in the far distance as well, but I don't know what that is yet. I'm sure I'll find out in a minute. This 170 over here is 17416, and that's forming the 1403 ScotRail service to Arbroath, and we'll see that one go out in a minute. Okay, departing now is 17416. That is the 1403 ScotRail service to Arbroath. It's just one latecomer on the train, as well as arriving is a ScotRail 334 from Milngavie. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's certainly not pronounced as it's read. Definitely. It's 334003. I think it's Milngavie, that's how you pronounce it. And the departing is 17416. That's the 1403 ScotRail service to Arbroath. So there goes that one. I'm going to head over now to get the cross-country service leave, because I try to want to get everything that's sort of not ScotRail as well, so do our best with that. Okay, next train to depart will be the 1409 cross-country service to Plymouth from Glasgow Central. That's 221133. Whilst over there as well, whilst that one goes, is 385024, and that's heading on a ScotRail service to Dunbar. Okay, next train to arrive into Edinburgh is going to be a terminating cross-country service from Plymouth, which is 10 minutes late arriving, or just about. It might as well be 10 minutes late. It is 2:20:02. There's that one. So, welcome to another part of Edinburgh Station, which I don't even think I've been to yet. So this is platforms, well technically platform 19, next to platform 18. So 158734 is here. This is the 1437 ScotRail service to Perth. Departing is the 1423 ScotRail service to Cowdenbeath, which is 17393. There goes that one to Cowdenbeath. So over here on platform 19, you'll be seeing something very lovely and spectacular, something that maybe was diverted at Carlisle, hint hint, which is going to be arriving in the next couple of minutes. I think you've probably got the gist of what it is. It's on normal route today. And arriving in now, what time is it? Yeah, I think this is about right. There's a terminating ScotRail service from Inverness, which is 170-431. Yeah, this one is from Inverness actually. It's coming on the right platform for it, so yeah. It's 170-431 from Inverness. It's safe to say, I think there's a hell of a lot more 170s that run the more north services from here than there are at Glasgow Queen Street, because at Queen Street it appears just to be HSTs that do it. Over here it seems to be the 170s, but I presume you do get HSTs here, but probably more 170s here than you would everywhere else, which is quite interesting really.
Platform 30, LNER.
Okay, departing out now is 385 027 to 1430, or 1426 even, sorry. ScotRail service to Glasgow Central via Shotts.
1430, LNER service to London King's Cross.
So there goes that one. I'm gutted because we missed a Transpennine Express service, which was the 1418 to Manchester Airport. The only reason we missed it though was because the CrossCountry service from Plymouth was late. So therefore I didn't have enough time to make it over in time. But fear not, if we don't see one now, which I think we probably will, then we will definitely see one at Haymarket, which is the next station. So we probably will see one at some point. Okay, arriving now is 170-415. Now either this one's from Inverness, but I don't know if it is. No, this is from Aberdeen, this one. This 170 is indeed from Aberdeen. So there it is. Oh, hello. Clickety clack, because a Pendolino terminating from London Euston is here, which is 390-107. Didn't expect a Pendo here right now, but I guess there is one, so there you go. So that's going in on the far platform. I think that's platform 9 or platform 10. No, it's not 10, it's not. I think it might be 9 or 8. I think it goes in on. It's like a really far hidden away platform, just like these ones are. There's more hidden platforms over there, which you will go and see, because now I know that's there, I'm going to go film at Leave later on. So So there's 390-107, that's coming in from London Euston, terminating. Okay, arriving now is the slightly delayed 1429 LNER service from London King's Cross to Aberdeen, which is 43206.
Platform 14, 14, 36. Edinburgh, Hall, Livingston North, Bathgate, Armadale, Blackbridge, Calder Crooks.
Okay, departing now is the 1429's LNER service from London King's Cross to Aberdeen. There's a 334 also departing with the 1432. ScotRail service to Springburn.
Platform 4, 14, 43, ScotRail.
43206 was the front of this LNER service, the rear of it.
This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 4, 14, 43.
Here's 43313. Okay, departing now is the 1437 ScotRail service to Perth, 158734.
Platform 12, 14, 45, ScotRail Express, service to
Why do the ScotRail ones sound better than everything else?
45, ScotRail Express, service
The ScotRail 158s are just absolutely fantastic, and in my view are probably the best ScotRail, well, best 158s in the country, in the United Kingdom. They just sound so good compared to everything else that even runs. And although I live on GWR's network and we have them, ScotRail's ones absolutely beat all of them. It's been incredible. Okay, on its departure now is the 1452 Virgin train service to London Euston, excuse me, via Birmingham New Street, which is 390-107. This one's first stop is Haymarket, followed by Carlisle, Penrith, Oxenholme Lake District, Lancaster, Preston, Wigan North Western, Warrington Banquet, Crewe, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry, Milton Keynes Central and London Euston. It's 390-107 taking it away. There goes 390-107 to London Euston, starting here at Edinburgh. Next stop in about a minute, Haymarket. I don't know, I'd say a minute, about 2 minutes to be Haymarket, because it's a very short journey. Okay, arriving now is 170 for ScotRail, terminating in from Arbroath, which is 170-426. There's that one coming in from Arbroath. Also departing is the 1500 to Arbroath, sorry. Just about to see it over here. And that's 170-415, I think that was. Might have been 425. I think it was 425 actually. So that one goes. Might be 415. It could be either, to be fair. Let's try zooming in a minute. Hang on. 415. Yeah, it was 415. Right, next train to depart is the 1508 CrossCountry service to Plymouth. This is going to be the last Plymouth service of the day for CrossCountry. The next two are for Bristol Temple needs. only. Well, I say only, that's a bit stupid. Sorry, the next two are for Bristol Templemead and as far as there only. That makes more sense. It's 220.002. Again, the one you saw terminate. I'll tell you a fun fact about it in a minute as well. And guess what? It departed 2 minutes late. Well done. Well done. So that's first stop is Dunbar, followed by a non-stop run then to Newcastle, and then all stops normal onwards. So there's that one. So fun fact, that's the only cross-country service to go from Plymouth to Edinburgh and then go back again. That's the only service, because the one that terminated was the 0520 off Plymouth. So then it's terminated and then formed the service going back to Plymouth. It's basically what I like to call the day trip service, because that is basically what it is. Although you'd only get an hour here in Edinburgh if you're actually a human being and then you know, filming here, you really get a rubbish video. So, you know, you're best doing what I did and stay here a week. So, you know. Look at what it is, it's the Flying Banana. Did not expect that at all. This makes this filming even better. There's the Edinburgh Rail HST, the Flying Banana. We'll probably see that one go out in a minute. Okay, now departing is the Flying Banana, heading over, I presume in the Newcastle direction. Well, it is going that way, so yeah. So it's the Railway Observer 43014 and John Armitt 43062. What a lovely sight that was. It's going to stop up there for a little bit, I think, but there it goes anyway. Okay, on its departure now will be the 1512 cross-country service from Plymouth to Glasgow Central.
For the 1520B ScotRail service to Edinburgh via Glasgow Street.
Oh, hello. And that's 221120. Also here is 800 112. That's terminating in from London King's Cross.
This train is for 6 coaches. Platform 13 for the...
There's that one. Okay, arriving in now is a terminating LNER service from London King's Cross, which is a form of a 91. And it's 91132. is the 1524 ScotRail service to Tweedbank.
Newcastle, Darlington,
158725.
King's Cross. This train is formed of 9 coaches. Platform 2 for the 1530 LNER.
I don't think the Tweedbank trains went that way. I thought they went the other way. But fair enough. Okay, departing now is the 1530 LNER service to London King's Cross, starting here at Edinburgh. 92125 is the rear. Didn't get the carriage at the front, oh well. There goes that one heading to London King's Cross. Right, arriving now is going to be a terminating Transpennine Express service from Manchester Airport.
I'm watching here.
I'm watching Trains at Edinburgh.
You can hear a couple of people in the background. I'm on video call at the same time.
Access. Oh wow, it's a decorate.
It's a Siemens train.
Not far there, man.
True.
It's a bit Great Express.
Oh no, did he wait?
No, he muted himself, but he hasn't muted us. So
Do you reckon if we speak louder,
we'll
we'll be able to get in this video?
Welcome to Kieran's Trains video!
You can hear him definitely.
Oh, yummy, yummy. The Zero Classic. Is that the Bulgarian one?
Oh dear, why did I join their call? Anyway, there it is, and I'll do my outro in just a second. I'll get the 350 as I walk up as well, actually. Bear with me. So, it's 350-409. That is the that's the train that's arrived in from Manchester Airport. So as that one goes in, I'm going to finish the video from Edinburgh here. So thank you all for watching this video from Edinburgh. If you have liked what you've seen here, please do like and subscribe. Please do leave any comments because I'll get back to them as and when I can, and any recommendations are welcome, so please do leave those in the comments. This station has been insanely good. There's so much here, so much variety. We've seen pretty much everything that's due through Edinburgh, except for a cross-country HST. We've seen pretty much everything else. And a ScotRail HST actually, but surprised none turned up, to be honest, because it was all 170s. Anyway, this station's been immense. I love it. I love everything about it. And I would recommend Edinburgh. Absolutely brilliant, and it's probably the best station of the year. It is incredible. I love it. The next station for me is going to be Haymarket, so I shall see you all there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you at Haymarket. Goodbye.